front, we have the 20 megapixel and the 2 megapixel sensor for your front selfies. So that's the camera section, guys. Are you with me? Yes. Now, moving on to the final section, the design section. Actually, if you look at our phone, it's a 6.67 inch, which as I already told you. It has an aspect ratio of 20:9, but it feels very comfortable while you're holding it. Extremely well designed, and it has a brilliant ergonomic design. So it's very comfortable to hold. But at the same time, what we have done, interestingly, is have a physical fingerprint on the side. So if you're a right-handed person, your thumb is always on the fingerprint. If you're a left-handed person, either the index finger or the middle finger will be on the fingerprint scanner to unlock your phone. Moving on to the curved Gorilla Glass 5 that we have on the back for POCO X2. Along with GG5 having in the back, we also have Gorilla Glass 5 in the front. Next, we have the speaker, which is extremely nice, loud, and clear, which is the 1217 super linear speaker. We have also retained the headphone jack, guys. So yeah, I think that's becoming a norm right now, I guess. But yeah, we have the we have the headphone jack, as I already mentioned. Now moving on to the colors. There are 3 colors that we are launching. The first one is Atlantis Blue. Yeah. The second one is Matrix Purple. And the third one is Phoenix Red. Okay, now let's do something, guys. I will call out each and every name of the color. Let's make some noise for the people who like that color. So let's start with Atlantis Blue. Who likes Atlantis Blue? Okay, that's a loud cheer. Now, what about Phoenix Red? Okay. Matrix Purple? Man, I'm really not able to figure out which one has the highest vote. Okay, great, awesome. But nevertheless, these are brilliant colors, and we really like, and we really hope that you like these phones. Now, the next section which I would want to talk about is about POCO's journey. The reason why we are here today is because of the love and affection and the feedback you guys have been sharing. So the next section is all about those features that you asked for, and we are trying to get it. First, the kernel source. Starting today, POCO X2's kernel source will be available on GitHub. The first thing we are doing. Second, IR blaster. POCO F1 did not have an IR blaster, and you guys asked us to get it back. So it has an IR blaster. And as I already told you, raw capture image is something which you guys asked for. One of the issues that you all faced is also connectivity issues, primarily in enclosed spaces like offices and apartments. So what we are doing is having VO Wi-Fi support out of the box. This is a very neat way of solving the connectivity issues. Everyone remembers P2i, right? Yeah. So in fact, if you recollect, POCO F1 was the first phone to come with P2i splash-proof resistant technology. So we are glad to bring that back to POCO X2, and now you can be safe with POCO X2. So this is functionality / features we are getting for POCO X2. But at the same time, we also want to thank you guys. And the way we are doing it is we are creating something called special edition packaging, which is this. What we have done is essentially, if you see the box, the names of the first set of team members and the fans and the developers' names are actually written. This is our simple way of saying thanking you for the kind of information / feedback / love and affection you guys are giving. So thank you once again, guys. Thank you. So what you're seeing here is another image of the same. So now you understand what POCO X2 is. Let us take a quick look at the product video to realize this. Yes. So POCO X2 is a brilliant phone. It has everything you need and nothing you don't. Reality flow 120 Hertz, Qualcomm Snapdragon 730G, liquid cooled technology, 8 GB of storage, and for the first time, 64 megapixel Sony sensor in the country. Now, it comes in 3 variants, guys. 6 GB of storage, 6 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage, and all the way up to 8 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage. So what should be the price, guys? Okay, I'm hearing a lot of stuff, a lot of details. So let's do one thing. Let us compare POCO X2 with Realme X2 and try to understand what the price should be. So as you can see, POCO X2 has a 120 Hertz display, Realme X2 does not. The processor, both share the same processor, but POCO X2 comes with a liquid cooled technology. Sony IMX 686 64 megapixel for the very first time in the country. The starting RAM-ROM variant is the 6 GB RAM, whereas it is here the 4 GB RAM, and it costs 16,999, the Realme X2. So what should be our price, guys? Okay, let me just make it clear. Thank you, guys. It's 15,999. The 6 plus 64 POCO X2 starts at 15,999. And the 6 GB plus 128 GB variant, 16,999. And the 8 GB plus 256 at 19,999. So let's take a look at in the entirety. So POCO X2 with a 6 GB variant starts at 15,999, whereas Realme X2 starts at 16,999. And that's how POCO X2 outperforms the competition. Now, not just this, we are bringing some more sweeteners. We would like to thank our ICICI Bank to bring 1,000 rupees instant discount for the credit card and debit card EMI transactions. Now, to the POCO X2 price. So effective price is 14,999, guys. POCO X2's effective price is 14,999 and goes all the way up to 18,999 if you include the ICICI card offer. Lastly, to the availability. POCO X2 will be available on Flipkart starting 11th Feb, starting 12 noon. So that's POCO X2, guys, in it all its glory. 6 plus 64 at 15,999, all the way to 19,999. Reality Flow 120 Hertz, 64 megapixel sensor, 8 GB of RAM, 45 milliamp hour battery, and 27 watt fast charging in the box. So thank you so much for joining, guys. This is extremely lovely to have you guys here for showing all the love and affection. Let's do one thing. Let's take a quick selfie with the POCO X2. Can I get this phone? And just first, let me. Say, let's cheer up. Yeah, thank you. So let's take a look and take a quick picture with the phones here. No, I'll just take one. Sir, Aditya.